Welcome to Drinkin Bros, presented by BlackRifleCoffee.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Oh boy! This is our first time ever doing this, Dan.
Yep.
I feel right as rain right now.
Yep. We definitely didn't fuck up the first take.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. We are live from Penn State University. D'Anthony Alexander's. Is that your middle name?
It's D'Anthony.
Oh, it's D'Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's a lot like Tony.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I love about never reusing jokes is I've been saying that for years with you, D'Anthony.
It's all right.
This is the RV. If you're watching at home on YouTube, this is the RV made of dreams.
Yeah.
We rented an RV to tailgate for Penn State, Ohio State.
That's right.
Biggest game of the year. Here's how live we are right now. Clemson told their quarterback to go fuck himself. He transferred 2 days ago.
Yep. They put in the rookie.
And he got broken, didn't he?
He got broken in the second quarter, and now another rookie's playing.
So now this game means more than anything.
Yep.
It already had a lot to mean because I went to Ohio State, you went to Penn State.
Correct.
This is a death match.
Yeah, we're actually going to fight each other after the game.
Yeah, and speaking of deaths, I'm not sure if the audience knows this at home. You've killed hundreds of people. And tonight is my turn to kill hundreds of people on the field. Because I feel like I'm a member of the team, let's be realsies with you.
Yeah, you're basically the 53rd person on the roster.
Yeah,
or 54th.
We were on the field last week. I think that qualifies me as being on the team at this point.
You were closer to Bosa than Bosa was to the field.
Here's the fucked up thing. This is no lie. So when Bosa got, by the way, for the audience at home, Nick Bosa, who's more than likely the number one pick in the NFL draft this upcoming year, when he got hurt, all of my friends from Ohio State were on a group text, and they were like, "Oh shit, I wonder if he's going to come back in." And we literally saw him all jacked up on Vicodin.
Oh yeah, he got high as fuck. He was like itching and shit.
Yeah,
you could tell.
And he told his teammates, "I'm done for the year." So I texted all my friends, "Hey man, he just said he's done for the year." All my friends refused to believe it, and then I was like, "We're on the fucking field. I can hear him. Like I'm 5 feet behind him." And then, sure enough, everybody was like, "Oh fuck, man! Looks like he's gonna be out for the year."
Did you guys hear Bosa's out for the year? Yeah, we told you that 3 hours ago. Fuckface.
God damn it, man! But I'm psyched to be here. It is a gorgeous day here. The last Penn State Ohio State game here was a fucking nor'easter, from what I understand.
It was a little rough, yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, it's beautiful skies.
A little bit of overcast. Probably about 65 degrees. I'm in a fucking bear costume right now.
I'm in a robe and slippies.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Yeah.
We're doing it right.
I can't think of a better place to be right now than right here.
I can't either. I can't. You were talking about this contortionist from Tucson. That might be the only other place where you'd like to be right now. But other than that, here.
Right. Well, I mean, flexibility is really important to me.
How's the flexibility in that trigger finger? I'm kidding. Dan's killed hundreds of people. Hundreds of people. No, in all honesty, you graduated school here, 2 years ago?
Yeah, I got my master's a couple years ago, 3 years ago here.
What'd you get your master's in?
International Homeland Security.
International Homeland Security.
Yep.
So what are you able to do with a degree like that?
Nothing.
Really?
I work in marketing.
It's like a TSA
I'm the
degree,
VP
right?
of marketing for Black Rifle. I don't do anything with my degrees. I have like 9 of them. I don't do shit with any of them.
If you were to use that degree in real life, it would be what? Homeland Security, right?
Yeah, and I worked there for a little while. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What'd you do there?
I did. I started out as an intern, then did some intel work for immigration.
So you're essentially Jason Bourne. You're very close.
No.
It sounds like you're Jason Bourne.
No.
Are you telling me you're Jason Bourne?
No. No.
No?
Just some dumb dick from the 82nd Airborne. That's it. Drank a lot of booze and shot some people, and then fucking, now here we are.
Look, I'm gonna say you're Jason Bourne, and you're Jason Bourne, you Jason Bourne and son of a bitch. We saw Mars last night because we slept here in this RV.
Yeah.
We rented an RV.
Yep.
We slept here. We're here until tomorrow. We saw Mars last night. Matt Damon was in the Mars movie. You're my Matt Damon in real life. You're my Jason Bourne.
Yeah. Yeah. It works. It all comes together.
How'd you sleep last night? Because you were in a bunk bed in this bitch last night.
Yeah, it was great, actually. I took a bunch of Xanax before I went to sleep. So, worked out perfectly.
You were gone.
Yeah, I was gone for
We
sure.
had the Carter 5 playing all last night. What do you think of that new album?
It was good. I think half the tracks are bangers and half of them are fucking gay-ass love songs. So I'm not really into that.
That's exactly the way I felt. Like, I felt you could have split it up into two, had an entire fuck CD,
Yeah.
and then had a banger CD, like a club CD.
Or make it like old school cassette style A-B tracks.
Yeah.
Where the B-side is all the fucking slow jams. That'd be fine.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm saying CD simply for the fact of Kanye's new album is coming out today. And
Yeah.
if you saw the picture, it is a CD.
Yeah.
And he said he's taking it back. He's bringing CDs back. The last time Lil Wayne put out an album, it was on CD.
Yeah.
So he's back. Look, I give it 7 out of 10. Just simply, you can take the fuck tracks out of there. The rest of it was.
If you took the first 13 tracks or the 13 bangers out of the what are there like
23 songs.
23 songs. There's 13 pretty decent songs on there, and the rest are just slow jam. If you like slow jams, and good, but I'm not into it. So. Yeah, if you take the first 13, I say 8 out of 10.
Let me ask you this. When you were in college, did you fuck to music?
No, video games.
Really?
Yeah, I like video game soundtracks playing in the background.
No shit.
Oh yeah, because in my mind, I'm just navigating my way through the video game as I'm plowing ass. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Right when you're eating ass, all you hear is and then you move around to the pussy. I understand it.
Exactly, yes.
Because I always ask people if they fuck to music, because it's a specific type of person who's just like, hang on, wait, let me put on my album before we start fucking. And I think it's more of like a rhythm thing.
Yeah, of course, yeah. When the guy in Dallas a couple of weeks ago said, made some comment about how he put on Drinkin Bros when he was trying to fuck some chick one time. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so that's what I encourage everybody to do.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you want to fuck to my voice, I totally understand it. It's probably the most soothing thing ever, and it'll probably help your lady come even harder.
Oh, she'll come hard, yeah. Especially if she's on a ghost bed.
That's right. We've got some sponsors who pay for this whole fucking shit wagon to be on the air.
You like how I did that?
Segway Sally.
Segway Sally.
Look, I can't get that out of fucking Jared, so God bless you for doing it. First and foremost, talking about Stateside Vodka. Stateside Vodka put on our last event in Philadelphia.
Yep.
They're what, tri-state? Andrew, how many states are you in? 4 states. What are the states? Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and Washington, D.C.
D.C., by the way, not a state.
Not a state.
Nice try, asshole.
Not a state. It's a district, yeah. So you're in 3 states in a district, yeah.
And by the way,
it's not, yeah.
Our good buddy Freddie Mitchell is a sponsor, or is an influencer for them too.
He is, yes.
We love FredX.
Tell me how my district tastes. That's what a lot of people say in Washington. You should tell me how my district tastes. Look, Stateside Vodka is one of the finest vodkas on the planet. They did our Philadelphia Eagles show. They're doing this show. If you're in one of those 3 states in a district, get your hands on some Stateside Vodka. Great guys, and it's distilled here in PA.
In Pennsylvania, yeah. It's really good.
Big fan. We're super grateful that they had us out. Next up, we got BlackRifleCoffee.com.
BlackRifleCoffee.
Dan, why don't you tell us about it? Everybody here has been asking about the Whoopee hoodies.
Yeah, so we've got the Whoopee hoodie. It's going to be coming out during the holiday season. So keep your eye out for that. We put out a new piece of content this week, the history of coffee. It's really funny, so go to our Facebook or Instagram page and watch that shit. The best deal we got, join our coffee club. You know, you set up on a subscription, you get the coffee you want, it comes straight to your door every week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, however much you want. And you get 20% off and free shipping, basically. That's the deal.
With the promo code SPORTS.
That's right.
SPORTS, 20% off of BlackRifleCoffee.com. Everybody's been waiting for a new promo code. Sports, that one's going to do it for you. That's going to get your dicks hard and those pussies wet. Next up, speaking of pussies, we're talking about a little ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros.
Ghostbed.com is scientifically proven to make women come.
Yeah, it is. It is. If you're doing anal or reverse cowgirl, there is no better bed to do that on than a ghost bed from ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros.
That's right.
If you get a California King, a lot of people asking, "Hey Ross, I'm into orgies. I'm a swinging couple who likes to swing with other couples. How many humans can we fit on a California King?" The answer is 9. If they're under 240 pounds.
Yes.
If they're over, then adjust accordingly. Yep. Like you.
If
The big
they're-
guy down here.
Here's the thing: if they're
That's 8.
over, you can call me. I'll do the math. I'm a math guy. I'll do the math for you.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out for you, and we'll make sure that you're safe in your orgy. That's the most important thing, is being safe.
He's a math guy. You're goddamn right he is. He's Jason Bourne. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros for all the best dills. Talking about a hundo off a mattress. Free fucking pillows. Those ghost pillows are better than Swayze fucking snuggling up to Demi Moore. Is that? Yeah, that's Ghost.
Ghost,
Fucking A.
yeah.
God damn
I was
it.
thinking of Swayze and the tight jeans and Roadhouse.
I've
though.
been drinking. Disclaimer for the folks at home: been drinking most of the day. Feel right as rain, and not sweating at all in this gigantic bear outfit.
You look great.
You know why I wore this, right? So I could dirty up your fucking Nittany Lion. I'm your Nittany Lion. You're going Penn State bathrobe.
You
I'm going
understand?
Nittany
I'm
Lion.
sorry. You understand that a lion and a bear are not the same thing, right?
Same thing. Both have fur, 4 legs. Totally going with the
Both
same
have
animal.
dicks.
Yep. Both have
or
dicks.
pussies.
Yep. Lions and bears. Oh my, same goddamn thing, dude. We're totes good across the board.
Yeah, that's no.
Last but not least, mybookie.com. Why are we saving them last?
It's
Saving them
because
for
we've
last.
made Drinking Bros $250,000 in the last month and a half. That's why.
So here's what happened. We did the last show. Drinkin Bros have won $263,000, 63 or 64, $100,000, $263,000,
Yep. A lot of money, yeah.
Which is crazy. And we told you this on the last show that they were pissed off at us picking all the winners. They fucking changed the terms.
Yeah. So it used to be. Well, it started out. You could put
Tell
in
them what it started off at. It started off at
40
all the way up to 4,000.
and now it's up to 100, and the maximum is 3,000 because they're getting fucking butt fucked by us so
Yes.
much.
So they took 1,000 off. That's why you got to go to mybookie.com. Any deposit you have between $100 and now 3,000, they will double. They've been so pissed that we're crushing their spreads that they dropped it by 1,000.
That's right.
So fuck them. Get in while you can, because I mean this Clemson game is going on live.
Yeah.
We told you guys not to bet this game because it's a sneaky one.
Yeah, it's
Syracuse
sneaky,
is a sneaky one.
And Lawrence being a rookie, and now he's out.
Now he's fucking out. I don't even know who their third string is.
It's some other rookie.
Wow, what do we got? 16-7. They are down with 5 minutes in the third. That's amazing. That is fucking amazing. Go to mybookie.com. Listen to all these picks, man. This is real fucking life.
We're at 85% on the year.
85 fucking % on the year. And they
So if
keep
you're a-
shrinking these dollar amounts
Yeah.
simply because everybody's fucking housing them.
If you're a parlay guy, I mean, you can
Parlay
do the
that
math
shit.
yourself, but you get like a 60% chance to win a parlay with us, and parlays pay out usually about 120% more than a standard bet.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a math guy, so
Yeah.
you need to fucking start listening to the show and going on my bookie and betting your own money.
Yeah, bet it, man. We're here because it's the Fight Club game of the week.
Fight Club.
By the time this airs, we'll know who's the real champion in this life.
well, by who's
Is
the
it
real
Ross
champ,
Master Antonio Patterson?
or is it D'Anthony?
Orenthal James? Yeah, or is it D'Anthony Holloway?
No, there's an Ohio State fan in the crowd pointing at Ross, and I'm going to stab him in his fucking face.
You're
in a minute.
goddamn right. It's 3.5. Obviously, I've got Ohio State all day. I think we win by more than a touchdown. Yeah, but
No.
you're still sticking with it because we're hours away from the game. You're still sticking with us.
Yeah, I mean, I think, first of all, I think worst case scenario is Ohio State wins by a field goal, so I take the points. And
Okay.
best case scenario, I think Penn State wins by a touchdown. McSorley's looking good lately, so we'll see what happens.
So here's my best case and worst case scenario for you. Best case, you get a dick in your mouth. Worst case, they fucking rape you and they win by 30.
You can't rape the willing, my friend.
That's true. That's exactly what Brett Kavanaugh said. Totally kidding. Ohio.
We'll talk about that on Ross Patterson Revolution.
Exactly.
Later on
That
today.
Kavanaugh shit. Fuck off with that. I'm amped to see what that FBI investigation is all about.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about you, D'Anthony. This is your school. This is your alma mater. You got a grad degree here. Would you get your grad degree in?
16.
16.
Left, yeah.
Yeah. What is it like being back in this place?
It's interesting. It's out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like most of the
Tell me about it.
Most of the state schools are like College Station.
Yeah.
Or TCU is a state school. Or no, they're private. But Texas and Austin. So most of them are in cities.
Yeah.
We're out in Happy Valley in the middle of fucking nowhere here.
Nowhere. Out
So
here.
it's good and bad. The good part is that they built their own infrastructure around the city here.
Yeah.
So there's lots of places to get fucked up. There's plenty of cool bars, a lot of cool people here, and the people that live here stayed here for a reason, and it wasn't because that they just got stuck here. It's because they want to be here. So that's cool. There's a lot of fucking fandom here.
It's beautiful
and
here,
it's
by
one
the
of
way.
the biggest campuses in the country, like Ohio State,
Yep.
Texas, Penn State's right on down the line there. So it's really nice here. A lot of hunting that goes on up here. People enjoy being here, so I like it. I like Penn State's campus a lot.
I love it. Penn State has got the campus has that feel of an old school college of
Yeah.
like a movie, like a Good Will Hunting type
like
of movie.
one of those, and it was one of those places that came about in the 17th, 18th centuries that have been around forever, and they built this. Like this city wouldn't exist. This would be farmland if it weren't for this university. So, Penn State's had its troubles over the year. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
And,
but I actually want to talk about that,
Yeah.
and I would have said touch on it, but it would have been too easy
Uncle
of a joke.
Touchy's
So I
puzzle
didn't.
basement over here. Yeah.
I was actually, and this is real talk. I was actually sad when the Sandusky thing went down with Paterno because the one time that I had been here before, I loved it here. I thought
Yeah.
and Penn State's like such a famous institution. Like I didn't want that stigma attached to this school. And even though Ohio State is a rival and in the Big Ten, I like this school. I like the people here, and it's a fucking awesome school and a great campus. I was I was personally sad that shit went down here.
Two things on that. One is that the city, State College as a city, should have dragged Jerry Sandusky out in the street and murdered him in front of everybody.
Right.
Secondly, I think that Joe Pa and the just the athletic commission in general here probably felt like you did. Like, there's no way. Like, come on. Like, you want to. People are typically optimistic, and they think there's no fucking way that this person I know is that big a piece of shit.
Right.
It can't be true. And there's a level of cognitive dissonance there. And back in those days, victims weren't really taken that seriously. And we saw a lot of that with the Catholic Church, especially up in Boston.
Yeah.
But nowadays things are different. It's a little hypersensitive, I think, these days. But just the way that it was all treated, Joe Pa's, there's a permanent stain on his record. And to be honest, I don't know what was going through the guy's head. And if it were me and I found out there was even a hint of that, I would have fucking murdered Sandusky myself.
Exactly.
Frankly. So I don't know what to think about all of that, but it's for the university it's bad. But I do like that they've come back so fast from the
really quickly, because I thought they were going to get the death penalty. They didn't.
They didn't get the death penalty, but the scholarship limitations fucked them up. But
yeah.
I mean, they're still under. They just came out from under some of that stuff, and look at them now. I think they're a top 10 team for real.
So let's say,
like a legit
look,
top 10 team.
Yeah, they're ranked number 10 currently, but they've had. I think the success has come in. You've had two great coaches in a row. Bill O'Brien was fucking excellent.
Yeah.
And this Franklin guy, Jesus Christ,
He's no joke.
Back up the truck for this guy, because no one has been able to turn around a program this fast.
No, I mean, I think maybe Nebraska or UCLA should have hired Mr. Franklin.
Boy,
because they're hurting out there.
I know.
Scott Frost and his national champion UFC or UCF. They're not doing so hot out there in Nebraska. That staff.
No, not only are they not doing so hot, but I believe Scott Frost got, $5 million a year? He couldn't beat Troy at home?
He got a shitload of money. And granted, this is not his system hasn't been implemented, and these are not his recruits. I get it. It's going to take a year or two, but
you beat Troy.
0-4
Yeah.
after this week. If they go 0-4 after this week, that's a fucking problem.
Both him and Chip Kelly.
And Chip Kelly, too, yeah.
Are both 0-4.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm stoked that Penn State is back on the map. I'm psyched to see them doing well, and I love a rivalry game like this. I don't like when Penn State is shitty. Same with like University of Texas. I don't like when University of Texas is shitty.
Yeah,
I think it's better for college football. Same with Nebraska. I'd like to see Nebraska come back.
And Tennessee too.
Tennessee,
yeah,
because it's great for college football.
It really
when
is.
you have these bigger programs like this with a diehard fan base. Be up on the scene and able to compete on this level, because it just makes all of college football better. Right now, I feel like there's only about 3 great teams in college
there's
football.
no parity outside of the top 3 or 4 teams.
No,
for sure. And now Clemson's probably going to drop, unless we'll see what happens with Lawrence, but he's unproven to me. Like we talked about last week, he's only coming to the games in the second and third quarters and finished out games. He hasn't been a starter, and his first game as a starter, he goes out. Yeah, right. So now I don't know what that does to their team. So really, we're talking about Alabama, Georgia,
Ohio
State right now.
Yeah, maybe Oklahoma,
maybe West Virginia. If they keep climbing, they're fucking rocking it today.
Man,
Will Greer's the fuck
truth.
out.
Dude, you called him for Heisman, and I'm on that train. Look,
and the 2 guys I was down on, Love and Taylor from Stanford and Wisconsin, are fucking sucking this year. So I'm feeling pretty good about those picks right now.
Shitting the bed. Stanford's playing Notre Dame tonight. That was our upset of the week. We're picking Stanford. Obviously, this doesn't air until next week, but so goes it, and so goes life. But I'm amped to be here. The weather's gorgeous. This RV is awesome. We had a fuckery with the airport. Josh Harkis and I got trapped in the D.C. airport on the way out of Wilmington. As if the hurricane wasn't bad enough, we get trapped in the D.C. airport for 8 hours. We finally the 2 planes broke down. We had them just give us our bag, and we fucking drove here from D.C. Friday night traffic, 5 o'clock from D.C. Go fuck yourself. On the day that Jeff Flake pushed the Senate vote on the Supreme Court nomination, man, you couldn't have had any more people in that goddamn city, and it was on fire. It took us, I don't know, forever to get up here, but we get up here, we rented an RV.
Yep.
And I was like, Dan, you got to meet the RV guy. Why don't you tell the audience what he was like?
Oh, the RV guy. I'm not going to say his name.
You can say it.
Not his last name.
No.
But Jim, great dude.
Yeah.
He's it's funny because Ross didn't really talk about him at all, or talk to him at all when he was booking the thing. And I got in the car and I'm wearing a Black Rifle hoodie because I'm the VP of marketing for Black Rifle. And he's like, "Oh, I know those guys. Are you with them?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's our show." He didn't know Drinkin Bros, but he knew Black Rifle.
Yeah.
So it's like, "Oh, you guys are great. I hear you on all these commercials all the time." I'm like, yeah, we're pretty funny. Thanks. So, yeah, he's a great guy. He and his wife came over here and fixed everything up, told us some pretty fucked up stories. Very candid, very Pittsburghese.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with the Pittsburgh Yens accent, then he's definitely one of those guys for sure.
He's the fucking dude for that.
Yeah.
Which I love, man. This whole fucking thing came with chairs. It came with a grill. We ended up grilling last night around 1 in the morning.
Yep.
We met. Look, everybody's partying for this game. We met some Penn State fans. We raged with them last night.
Gave him a little Stateside Vodka.
I got iced by somebody's mom last night.
Both of us did.
Yeah.
They didn't know what icing was. They just happened to have Smirnoff Ice, and Ross and I chugged both of them and like, "Oh, are you guys okay?" We're like, yeah. That's when somebody gives you a Smirnoff, you drink all of it immediately.
Chug it immediately, and the kids were dying laughing. They were like, "Mom, you don't know what this is, and you just fucking iced those 2 strangers."
Yeah,
we got wet with them.
Oh, we got wet. We Sherman Hemsley, for sure. Yeah.
Look, since we are live from Pennsylvania, we've got the DB Pennsylvania crew in the house again. But this is a Western one, right?
No.
What? Oh, come on up, Bree. Come on up, Bree. We've got. Are you the admin, Bree, of DBPA? Come on up, girl. There we go. Take a seat in between the big guys.
In this little ass fucking chair.
Yeah, come on in.
I'm gonna look like a midget.
No.
Yeah.
There you go. Talk right into it. Welcome.
Put it all the way on your mouth.
Yeah, there it is.
I know you know what to do.
Oh boy, D'Anthony, you can't say that now anymore.
This is an HR-free environment, bitch.
Yeah, you can't say that in today's world. Tell the audience your name, full name, government name. Not your nickname, not what your boyfriend calls you.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
Put the mic all the way up to your mouth.
Oh
yeah,
my
there you go.
God.
There you go.
I'm gonna get lipstick on it.
It's fine.
That's fine. It's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah, we replace these filters after each one because of what Ross does with his mouth.
Exactly.
On a weekly basis.
Lie.
You're welcome. Give us your government name.
I am Brianna.
Last name?
Coin.
There you go.
And
How's
can-
that coin purse, Brianna? Totally joking.
Social security number?
You were,
Blood type. Shoe size.
yeah. What's your shoe size?
You got a big dick?
6.5.
6.5.
No, you got a small dick.
There's a lot of drinking bros out there who have foot fetishes, so she's a 6.5.
Yeah, so if
got
you
little
want
feet.
pictures of her feet, go ahead and look in the Western PA chapter.
No.
Yeah.
In the PA chapter.
Oh,
Are you
okay,
in the PA chapter, admin?
She's an admin. Go in and DM her and ask her for pictures of her feet.
Yes. So for those of you at home, Drinkin Bros is a private group on Facebook. Once you join, there is 850 different subgroups, and there's
There's a shitload, yeah.
There
There's
is.
a lot.
There is.
You know
And-
what? You know
a
what
lot.
kind of makes me. Here's the thing. So, Drinkin Bros, we get about. I think we're up to 3.2 million downloads a month.
Yes,
And there's
3.2 million
There's like
listeners, yeah.
98 or 99,000 people in the Facebook group. Guys, go to the group. That's where all the deals are.
Yeah, and
Like,
but not only that, but there's a lot of fucked up shit that goes on
oh,
in there.
it's so funny. There's
And-
so much fucked up shit that
and
happens
state
in
by
there.
states, it's all different. So we were in Philadelphia.
Yep.
You're the admin for the
I missed that
Pennsylvania
one, though.
chapter. I know you missed it, but
I'm here today.
you're here today. We're at Penn State, and each chapter is totally different.
Yeah.
You brought some of the specialties. What would you bring here for the tailgate today?
We brought some PA things. We have some Middlesworth chips and
Chips are
tasty
bomb.
cakes and products. So I brought some stuff there.
No sandwiches from Sheets or Permane Brothers sandwiches or anything.
I
no,
purchased
know.
the chips from Sheets.
that
Did
doesn't
you?
count. I
You
don't.
should have
What's-
told me.
What's
No,
the deal
you
with
should
Sheets
fucking
here?
know to bring
I don't
stuff from
fucking
Pennsylvania.
know because
She
I
brought
didn't
Zima.
know.
She did bring
I
Zima,
I
yeah.
brought
Hi-yo.
two.
That's true.
There was two.
But no
Hi-yo.
Jolly Ranchers though,
I
so
didn't.
that's like half.
I didn't purchase
You get
them. They were
50% credit
left
for
over.
that.
Yeah. What's the deal with Sheets? Everybody keeps asking, "Hey, did
You go into
to
Sheets. It's
You
a
go to
gas
Sheets?"
station. You go into Sheets and you fucking don't have to talk to anybody. You put your order in on a goddamn kiosk.
Really?
And you get a sandwich. And
Yeah.
their pretzel buns are fucking great.
Yeah, they are pretty amazing.
No shit.
But you know, we can really start a fight that Sheets is better than Wawa.
Well, I'm not getting into that because I'm not getting into the East Coast, West Coast, Pennsylvania argument here. It's not Tupac Biggie in Pennsylvania. I'm not getting into that.
It's not.
I think Wawa's more known for hoagies than they are for like
They are, for
normal
sure.
sandwiches.
For sure. Hey, Josh, will you tell that guy his grill is on fire over there?
And it smells really
People
bad.
are fucking raging here right now. It is
People are so
literally
drunk.
on fire. There is a huge fire, Josh. There is a massive fire going on over there. This
So-
is fucking real. Does he know?
There's a Drinkin Bros.
Thanks.
Oh, I see.
Thanks for sharing.
Why?
with us.
What's he burning off? God damn it. It smells like a goddamn dumpster fire out here. What did he put, a fucking baby diaper on there and then jack that thing up to 10? Fuck me, standing. Brianna, what's your favorite DB Pennsylvania story?
Man, oh man.
Now, you're on the spot.
I didn't even show you guys. Okay,
She's
so
blushing right now, by the way.
Show us what? What are you going to show us?
I'll have to show you later.
What is it?
Okay, so I go to these DB things all the time. I went to San Antonio to meet DBs. I've gone to Florida to meet DBs. And anyhow, one of the last times I went to a Phillies game this spring,
Okay.
and I know most of those guys, so I got a little inebriated and I took a little nap in my friend's car, and then your buddy
My buddy.
Johnny with the kilt.
Johnny with a kill, yes.
Yeah, the one you signed his.
I signed his dick.
Yeah,
I signed his dick. Yep. What happened?
Yeah, he totally.
You guys fucked?
No!
What'd you do?
He fucking teabagged me while I was sleeping in the car.
Oh, way.
That's a real Peyton
Well, I
Manning
don't
move.
I don't know if he actually made contact, but there's pictures. I'll
So
show
some
you
guy
later.
in a kilt dragged his sack across your face when you were
Oh,
blacked
my
out.
God.
I wasn't blacked out. I just yeah.
I'm sorry, but
I
if
was
you're in
taking a nap.
if you're in an event drunk during the day and you're in a vehicle passed out, that to me is blacked out.
No.
Sorry.
Awake. I flick them off.
Let me ask you this, okay? From a girl's perspective, what's that like having a sack dragged across your face?
Because I don't know if it actually made contact, but there is pictures of him squatting over my head.
All right, second question: has a sack ever dragged across your face?
No, not that I know of, unless his made contact. You'll have to ask.
But from a boyfriend, anything else? Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Not on my forehead, I don't think.
What about the rest of your face?
Maybe.
Nice.
Do you know what a Roman helmet is?
No.
Okay, so that's when you put both balls over the eyes and then the dick down the nose, so it looks like a Roman helmet.
Like Gerard Butler in 300.
Exactly.
What about a
very,
unicorn?
very Gerard Butler. What's the unicorn?
Same thing. You fucking.
I've heard Arabian sunglasses for that one too.
Ah.
I don't know. You put it up there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
stick
yeah,
it
yeah,
straight
yeah.
out.
That's just the balls,
That's
though,
for
right?
people who have large testicles but no dick.
Yeah.
Which is one of the guys in the crowd here, Richard. Yeah, his name's Dick.
Bree, what do you do for a living here in Pennsylvania?
I work for the state.
Yo, you sound like McConaughey in fucking Dazed and Confused. Man, working for the state. Put a little money in my pocket. Or the city.
You know what I like?
What do you do for the state?
Girls. What? I get older and they stay the
They
same
stay
age.
the same age. Well, what do you do for the state?
I work with student loans.
Really?
Oh, so you're a predator is basically what you're saying.
Oh, those are the worst.
I'm a
Do you
loan
call
shark.
people? Do you call people?
No, they call me.
Do they really? What do they say? Man, I got
cry.
80. I got
Can't pay my
$80.
bills. I went to school to do all these wonderful things like.
I got a degree in art history and now I can't find a fucking job.
And I have 6 figures and student loan debt. And
So what do you do
I
when they're
work at
crying like, yeah,
McDonald's.
what's your go-to line? I'm sorry, ma'am. The government doesn't care.
well, you've used all of your options. You should probably get a better job.
You know what the thing with customer
Ask your
service?
co-signer to pay the bill.
The thing with customer service is you have to understand but not help. Oh, I understand. That's bad.
I'm a nice lady.
But I can't help you.
That's totally That's totally true. How long you been in Drinkin Bros?
Like 3 years, I think.
3 years.
That's basically a day one, homie.
yeah.
Been around a while.
I think we've been up and at 'em for what, 4 or 5 at this point.
I don't.
Maybe 4.
I'm a math guy, but I don't know
know.
dates. It's a thing about me is you can trick me with dates.
No, you
Anybody
don't.
out there listening, you could trick me with dates.
Look at this guy's mullet and mustache right here.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Holy
Can we
fucking
have him
shit.
on? Can we have him on next?
Yeah, let's get him on. Let's
All
get
right.
him on. Hey, do you want to come on the show?
Yes, please. I don't want to be on anymore.
The guy with the
Save me.
mustache.
Save
39.
me.
Come on.
We've got to. We've got to see this on
Come on.
camera. Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Thanks, Brianna. We appreciate it.
You were awesome, Bree. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Come on and sit down. Welcome to Drinkin Bros podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Celebrity in the house.
Yeah,
Tell me about your celebrity.
My celebrity is it's under my nose.
it really is.
So this guy's got a mustache.
yeah, scoot in. We'll make room. He's a
it's
tall
no-
drink like myself.
It's
There
no
we go.
fucking joke, this guy's mustache.
This is
So-
the best. Wait. It's not only the mustache, but it's the mullet.
It is the mullet too.
Yeah.
Is
The
it all
mullet is key.
intentional?
Well, the power is in the mullet, but everything else is right.
It's like Samson.
Like very
Exactly
much like Samson.
Yeah. So here's the deal. If you guys are long-term Drinkin Bros, you know that Jared and I at SHOT Show in early 2017 came up with a bet for the Super Bowl that he and Ross were one of the two would get a perm.
Yes.
If the other lost, right?
Yep.
So Ross ended up losing because heartbreak with the Falcons.
A heartbreak
Everybody
with the
knows
Falcons,
the
and
story.
I was at the game, so I had a mustache and a perm.
Oh, that's
But he
before-
looked like Magnum PI
I
for a
did.
good 3 months.
So I bought the Detroit Tigers hat. I bought the thing, and
It was amazing.
I dressed in a Hawaiian shirt. I think for close to 3 months.
3
I
months,
believe.
yeah. And Jesse, by the way, Jables was fucking pissed.
Real pissed.
Like you had to go to things with her, and you looked like that.
We had to go on a fucking anniversary trip to the Bahamas like that. It was awful. So my
Perfect.
question to you is this: is this a lifestyle choice or just for the moment?
I'm just bringing it back. You know, I think
I
it's been
like
a long
that.
time since the stash has been in style, and it's time to come back.
You're goddamn right. So how long you had it?
Since June.
Nice.
Ooh, that's it. That's
Yeah.
that's a long time. Like that's
the thicker it gets, I think the worse the winter's going to get. You know, it's one of those types of deals.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Groundhog Day, yeah.
it's very much
So
like.
what's your name?
Justin.
Justin. And you live around here?
I live in Cambry County, northern Cambry County.
Okay. And do you go to Penn State?
I do not.
What do you do?
I'm a school educator.
Oh shit.
No shit.
Yes.
Well,
Nice.
do you teach? Are you a principal?
I'm a teacher. Yes.
Oh,
do you teach?
congratulations.
Teach technology and engineering.
Nice. Nice. And how do your students feel about the mullet mustache?
Yeah.
You
How
know,
do the
they're-
parents feel?
That's the question right there. I don't know how the parents feel. The kids aren't receptive to the stash as much, but they love the mullet.
How old are they?
Yeah.
High school.
Oh, fuck.
So you're at a tech school, like a, or is it at the actual school?
Public high school, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude, I don't. I'm surprised they're not more understanding. Like any cool teacher that I had who was rocking shit like this, I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, props out to you."
Yeah.
You would think millennials are all about irony, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what they're about.
it's
Oh,
weird.
boy.
Keep track.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Like, because how old are you?
34.
34. So you're past that generation already. So do you look at them and be like, "Yo, what the fuck do you really want to do with your life?" Because that's the question I have for millennials, where it's like we meet a bunch of people out, we go from city to city, and that's the question I ask them, and none of them have an answer.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question to ask them because, you know, I'll give it to some of them. Some of them have the idea. They're on track. They know what they want to do. And others are just kind of, you know, probably how I was back then, just kind of getting it done and figuring out as you go.
So when did you decide, hey, I want to become a teacher?
26 years old.
26, no shit.
And what is it about for you? Do you just want to, like, do you feel like you want to teach, or is it like giving back to the community? What is it?
It's really fun. I mean, full believer that you have to wake up and
Stand by, folks.
Jalapeno poppers. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, hi, my name is Jen.
Thank you so much.
You guys, have a good one. All right, cool.
Sorry to interrupt you. Jen just came in with poppers.
I'm eating one now. Bacon wrapped jalapeno popper.
Yes,
It's
continue.
delicious.
I'm sorry.
it's just one of those things that, you know, I'm a firm believer that you have to wake up and enjoy what you do every single day, and that's what I do.
I wish there was more people that were like that. Because truthfully, like most of the people we encounter in life are just working jobs to just kind of get through the day.
Yep.
And when somebody's like you, it's like, fuck, somebody who's amped to go to work, excited about what they do for a living. We need more people like that in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, my buddy Mike Coonahan, who's an NYPD cop, by the way, first form athlete, great dude, jacked as fuck. He posted a Gary Vee video today,
Right.
and it's from 2008, believe it or not. But Gary Vee's saying, if you don't like what you do, quit right now and go do something else. Figure it out. I mean, maybe you can't quit today, but figure out a path to quit your job and start a new job that you like. Because if you're doing shit that you don't want to do, you're going to be fucking miserable until you're 65 years old.
Yeah, it took me till I was 26 to figure it out.
Well, that's pretty early, though.
I will say,
that
yeah,
is-
yeah.
that-
Because
that
look,
is-
there's still some friends of mine that I'm like, what the fuck do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
The bad part was I went to college out of high school, was almost debt free, and then decided to go back.
Oh.
Now we're back into debt.
The last girl who was on the show, she's a loan officer for college.
Yeah, she might be able to help you out.
That's the one you hate. She's probably called you for
Where'd
the
you go
money.
to school?
I went to Cal U.
Oh,
south
no
of Pittsburgh.
shit.
Yep.
Like Cal Berkeley?
No, California University of Pennsylvania,
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
just south of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know where that is.
And then did you get your master's there as well?
No, I started doing my master's online.
Okay.
So
With what school?
Wilson, outside by Philadelphia.
Okay, cool. I did most of mine online too.
Yeah.
If you're a self starter, by the way, folks out there in the audience, and you're looking to get a fucking graduate degree, go online. Believe me,
It's easier, right?
it's not easier, but you don't have to deal with bullshit.
Yeah.
Like after getting out of the military, most guys get out of the military at 24 to 28 years old, and then they go back to college, and everybody's 18 to fucking 23, and you're like, what the fuck, man? I can't deal with these people.
Yeah.
So do it online. I'm just saying that.
Agreed.
Put that out there.
So let me ask you this: are you a lifer in teaching?
I think so. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
We need people that are dedicated to that
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Education in America is fucked right now, and I'm not. Teachers are underpaid.
Yep.
And student loans after college are fucked. We're putting people, our next generation that we're putting out into the economy right now are starting out with an average of $80,000 in debt.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck are they supposed to spend money to make money if they don't have any goddamn money? We got to
It's-
figure this out.
It's crazy. Because we talk about this on the show all the time. Teachers and first responders need to be the highest paid. Lawyers need to be the lowest paid.
Well, somebody said first, let's kill all the lawyers, but and I think it might work because then you could argue that you don't have proper representation until you need
Yeah, and then you settle shit like men. You
Yeah.
fight with your fist. That's not going to happen.
bare knuckle boxing matches for all disputes. From
That'd
now
be
on.
great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and
Be
bear
fucking
suits like you're wearing
and,
right
and
now.
bear suits. I'm in a bear costume. A lot of people say, find a job that you love.
Yep.
And you never work a day in your life. If you told me I was going to be wearing a fucking bear costume at my age, I probably would have slapped you right in the gooch.
Talking to dudes with sweet mustaches and
I know. It's the dream. It's
Living
the dream.
dream.
Last question for you.
Yes.
Who do you got in today's game?
I have Penn State. I bleed blue and white, not just for football, but every
Basketball, everything.
every sport. I'm not a basketball fan, but I'll root for them.
Sure.
Yeah, I love the volleyball teams. Wrestling is big for me. Love the wrestling.
What's the score? What do you think? The spread is 3.5 tonight.
I'm gonna give it 7 to be honest, but I think it's gonna
Same.
be high scores. Both teams are gonna put some points up.
I'm seeing Penn State by 7 too.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. I graduated from Ohio State, so
Okay.
I've got
Sorry to hear
Ohio
that.
State by 17 tonight.
It's pretty.
We've got a pro-style offense. We've been just hanging.
You're in
we've
Happy Valley, bitch.
I know. We've hung up like 40 or 50 on every single opponent so far. So
Yeah, but
So
you got the yips when it comes to Penn State, friend.
what's up?
You got the yips when it comes to Penn State.
But Appalachian State almost brought you down a couple weeks ago.
That's
I feel
true.
pretty confident. I
What
feel
was that,
pretty confident.
39-38 game, something like that?
Yeah, overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, overtime.
Yeah.
But either way, thank you for stopping by and
Thanks
being
for
on the
having
show,
me,
man.
Yeah, we
it was
appreciate it,
awesome.
man.
It was
Pants on
awesome.
under there, don't you?
What's that?
You got pants on under there.
Not a
don't you?
prayer.
No pants.
Not
No.
one prayer.
No, my dick's completely out right now.
Thank
Nice
you for being
mustache
on.
you got down there.
I do actually. He mentioned this. I have a mustache over my cock instead of a normal.
does.
Instead of pubic hair. It's like Tom
does.
Selleck dick.
Well, let's bring Craig up. Craig, come on up, my man. No, I want to take those. Let me have a popper, Josh. Let me have a popper. Come on over.
Stop trying to
Come
steal our
on
food,
over.
you piece of shit.
There we go.
For those watching at home, by
Were
the
these
way,
good? Were these poppers good, Dan?
yeah, they're great. Yeah, I mean it's bacon, jalapeno, and fucking spicy cream cheese. So what the fuck?
What's up, fellas?
Oh my God.
What's your name again? I'm just kidding. We're wearing the same shirt. Mine's Sans camo, but it's fine. This guy's a Black Rifle Coffee fan. He's a
Hell
club,
yeah.
Fuck
he's
yeah,
a
I am.
club
I'm
member.
part of the club.
If you're not part of the club, I'm telling you, if you buy a bag or 2 bags of coffee a month and you're not part of the club, you're fucking up.
Sorry,
You-
sir.
you have
I'm a K-cup guy. Sorry.
Well,
I'm
either
a
way,
K-cup guy too.
Yeah, I'm a
way.
K-cup guy.
If you,
I'm a
if you
K-cup
like, if you like the coffee rounds, do that. But either way, you get 20% off and basically of the cost of the coffee, and you get free shipping.
It's amazing.
And now we have all sorts of new shit rolling out that like all of our
Will be
content,
hoodies.
will be hoodies. All of our content and new apparel launches will be exclusive to Coffee Club members first.
Yep.
So if you're not joining, you're fucked up.
Man.
And
I'm
Ross is
eating the
enjoying
fuck
a
out
jalapeno popper
You
right
didn't
now.
let Dan have one of those.
No, I ate one earlier.
He had one. He had one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he
I
had-
just want to make sure, you know.
No, it's fine.
When Dan's killing people, he needs some food in there.
I've killed. What the fuck?
I like that people just roll through set, drop off jalapeno poppers, and we trust it. It could have been fucking poison, Dan.
There's a good chance that we've been roofied, and I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that.
I hope they were laced.
Well, listen, here's the thing about me, and we'll do at some point. We're going to do a show about my life.
Yeah,
but
we are.
There's nothing they could lace that jalapeno popper with that's going to be stronger than the drugs I've already done.
Oh, you're goddamn
That's
right.
a teaser trailer for all you guys.
It
out
is,
there.
because we're going to do, everybody's asked for this at home, a one-on-one interview with Dan Holloway. That is coming, because you have one of the most interesting lives of all time.
I do some
Craig.
weird shit.
Yeah.
Sir.
I want to find out about your life. How long you been in Drinkin Bros?
Honestly, I've been around maybe a year and a half, almost 2 years.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. How'd you find it?
Officially in the group, probably a little bit a year, but I've known Matt's videos and all that shit.
Oh, so you came through from Matt
yeah,
Best?
Yeah,
Right.
Matt Best, yeah. I wish I was one of those that did fuck Matt Best, but, you know, hey.
You
I've
still
got the
can.
T-shirt.
But
Yeah.
no, I was not one of those.
You still can, by the way. You still can.
No, I'm not stealing that tall glass of milk from his wife, so I'm not, I'm not doing that.
By the way, my favorite you still can story was I did this movie with Pool Boy. I'm drunk as shit, so we're just going to go with this. But
Do it.
I did this movie Pool Boy with Kevin Sorbo. And
We love Kevin Sorbo, by the way.
Same. He's fucking awesome. And he comes walking out of his trailer. We're shooting this neighborhood in like Northridge, California. Comes walking out of his trailer. There's this old lady with her dog. And she goes, "Oh my God, Kevin Sorbo. I used to be the biggest fan of you." And he just looks at her without missing a beat and he goes, "You still can be." Pats her on the shoulder and keeps walking. I was like,
Kevin Sorbo might be the handsomest man I've ever seen in my life.
he's great.
He's up there.
He was on the show and just fucking destroyed.
Yeah, he was great. He's part of the.
God damn it, he
What's the? Did he say the name? Because I know the name, but did he say the name of the secret conservative?
FOA. So by the way,
FOA,
it's
yeah.
Friends of Abe and
Yeah.
it's gone now.
Well, It is and it isn't.
It is. Well, I'll tell you why. Fuck it. We'll go hard on this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ron Howard and like Mark Cherry were in it.
Yeah.
And they don't like Trump, so they fucking ended the FOA.
They're just inactive.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like an Instagram account that nobody's posted to in a while. But once, and we're not going to get into a political debate here, but
No, we're
Trump
not.
isn't exactly a standard conservative person.
Yeah.
He does what he wants. He
does what he wants.
Hilarious.
I
by
like
the
that.
way.
I do what I want too.
Yeah. But
All right.
anyways, it'll come back. So let's
Yeah.
get back to this guy.
Yeah, Craig, what do you do for a living?
I'm a Navy vet,
Okay.
about 9 years.
What'd you do in the Navy?
I was a yeoman, administrative.
Yeah.
You know,
so,
paperwork, awards, make sure people get paid on
So
time.
you're the reason that I can't get my fucking money, God damn it.
No. Those are PSs.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Personnel specialists.
I see.
Those are the fuckers that don't get you paid.
I see.
Well, now civilians are taking over the personnel
Okay.
commands and all that, so blame it on them. But
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
Sorry,
do
guys.
now?
I'm an Army contractor now, so Army Navy game week is pretty awesome.
Fuck yeah. You remember Jimmy Long, dude?
Jimmy Long, yeah. Former Brosman.
Former Brosman
Yeah,
running
yeah.
across the field. That was the greatest Army Navy moment in history, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it was.
Trump
So-
was at that game.
So that's probably why he won.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I love
Seeing-
Jimmy Long,
seeing
by the way. I
seeing
love
Jimmy's
that
ass.
motherfucker.
What happened? Or I'm sorry. What do you do now exactly? What do you do for the? for the Army?
Operations specialist, you know, anything from ordering supplies to doing
Cool.
award ceremonies, town halls, all
Nice.
that shit.
Nice.
What's your craziest Drinkin Bro story?
Well, I would say trying to find you guys today. I mean, I was about to say, what the fuck? Where the fuck is the bear onesie? Out loud.
Yeah, dude. Because Penn State, by the way, and we didn't know coming in, because this place is fucking massive.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
so
RVs
big. Yeah.
as far as the eye can see here.
It is.
And it's amazing. Hey, we greatly appreciate you coming out, man.
Yeah, it's great.
Fuck, how's the weather? This is amazing or what?
The last few weeks have been rough here. The last few weeks have been really rough here.
Really? Today's gorgeous.
Yeah, and I should technically be doing yard work, but fuck that shit. I
Yeah,
want to
fuck
come
that
here
shit.
and fuck around with you guys.
Are you
today.
married?
No, divorced.
Best
So I am
way to
part of
be.
that
Kidding.
DB singles group, ladies.
Ladies, DB singles, hit up Craig.
Hit up Craig and suck his dick.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
saying, I make sure the ladies are satisfied first, then y'all can.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
you've
He's a
always
giver.
got to. He's a
Ladies, he's a
generous
giver.
lover, is what they
Yes.
call that in the biz. Mm-hmm. Well, look, Craig, we appreciate you coming out. We appreciate you being on the show. And right now, we're going to have Richard on. Richard. Come
The
on up,
dick.
Richard.
I'm not a big fan of having Ohio State fans come on the show.
I am.
OH.
I.O., motherfucker.
First.
Yeah. Are you really? Yeah. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right,
this
you
guy,
son
the
of
last-
a bitch.
Yeah, we
Craig was talking about
Syracuse
Thank
23 to 20, fourth quarter.
How much time is left in that game? Oh, there's a lot of time left. There's 10 minutes left.
Not looking good.
Yeah, but they got
this
a
could go
rookie quarterback
either
in
way.
there.
They do.
This could go either way today. Richard, welcome to the
Fucking-
show.
Thank you so much.
I've talked about you a million times on Ross Patterson Revolution. Obviously, I'm an Ohio State homer. I went to school there. You throw the best tailgate on Ohio State's campus, my man.
We try. You know, we have a lot of people that come out. We're definitely will welcome anyone and everyone, no matter who you root for.
Yeah, and that's true.
What,
'cause-
I'm sorry. What if you root for ISIS?
If you root for ISIS, it'll be a stateside kill, but we'll still let you come, but you'll die afterwards.
That's an That's an SSK for all you listening at home.
And to Richard's point, there was a couple Michigan fans that showed up at the last tailgate.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you were cool. They were Michigan DBs.
Yeah.
Drinkin Bros. And you had them there, and we're fucking cool with it.
Yep. Last year, when Penn State came to us, we had Penn State people come out. You know, we love you and we enjoy you. We're all, you know, enjoying football. So I don't care who you root for, even though your team may suck.
Exactly.
But-
And that's what's awesome about your tailgate. And there's
Well, that's
always
what's
a,
awesome about Drinking Bros in general.
Drinkin Bros
true.
in general, but Richard's tailgate too. Like he will literally have anybody who wants to come, and he's got food, beer, fucking celebrity athletes there. You had a goddamn dish. You've got a
Yeah,
cable
we have-
system
we
set
have-
up for all the games of
We
college
have
football.
TV. We have Cornelius Green, who usually handed the ball off to the only two-time Heisman Trophy winner. So
Mr. Griffin, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to have Maurice Claret come out there.
Well, I wear his number
I
for
see
a
that,
reason.
yeah.
You know?
Is he in jail? What's he
No,
doing?
he's
right
not.
now?
No,
I went out to have drinks with him one night.
He's not on
Nice.
Bryce Road with an AK-47. I can tell you that right now.
That's how we got arrested.
Yep.
You know that, right? He had a fucking AK in his car.
Yeah, well,
4
hey, you
miles
know
from
what?
my house.
It's a good day if he didn't have to use it, so that's all I know.
Ice Cube said that.
Yeah, he did.
Ice Cube
The
said
Cube.
that. Richard, what do you do now?
I sell real estate in Columbus.
Fuck yeah. How's that market there is booming, isn't it?
It's probably the top third in the United States.
It's crazy, man. The short north is blowing the fuck up.
It is.
At
yeah.
one point, Delaware County was the fastest growing county in all of the United States.
Whew.
It was Houston for a while.
Yeah.
But then the storm last year fucked them up pretty good.
That'll happen.
Yeah. But Columbus has got a million jobs.
It is the mecca for anything and everything, whether it is fashion with limited brands, whether it's technology, whether it's real estate. It is a place to where if you need a job, they will give you a job.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know this, but Abercrombie and all those
Headquarters.
companies all their headquarters are in Columbus, Ohio.
There's also a lot of fucking a lot of the big chain fast food places have their test places out there
correct.
too.
That is correct.
So
They
like
do.
you'll see weird foods that you've never seen before at certain. Sorry, we had to
Yeah.
pause for James.
Jabil's ringtone. You
Sorry.
like it.
That's my cell phone.
Wreck it.
My apologies.
Yeah, so there's a lot of the test markets out there for the fast food chains too.
That's correct.
Very
we get
interesting
to
place.
McRib before anybody else does.
Not only that, but when I was in college, they were testing a pizza at McDonald's for a while.
Wow, really?
I love that both of your text message and call notifications are Ross Patterson Revolution and Gene Vandenham.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm
a fanboy to the core.
Well, look, we love you guys, man.
Yeah.
Love you guys as well.
I want to give a shout out to your wife. Say hello to your wife. She's
My
one
wife,
of the
Tracy
greatest people
Danoff.
on the planet.
She is a beautiful woman. I love you. You have the biggest ass that I love for the rest of my life.
Look at that. Look at that. Anybody who's an, are you an ass
kisses.
worshiper? An ass?
I will worship her ass till the day I die.
Are you an ass eater?
I will if she'd let me. It's tight.
So-
She's. Let me stop you. She's got that. When you smack a butt and it goes ba-bum, ba-bum, and then the Energizer Bunny goes. My wife gets up and starts fucking walking to town because I smacked her ass so hard.
Wow.
Nice.
Look at that.
I like that.
I like that a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, tomorrow is October. It's October 1st. Yep. It's going to be October. So that's the start of ass eating season, Richard. So what do
It
you
is
do?
the
What
very
does a guy
beginning.
like you do on October 1st?
On October 1st, I will drive back to the glorious state of Ohio after this 17-point win,
Yeah. And then
I will kiss my wife,
eat her ass.
On her asshole. So
copper penny.
I lived in Oakland for about 8 years. Before the Golden State Warriors got good,
Yep.
and then after they became good. So I'm a big fan. I love the guys. Not a big fan of everything they do, but I like the team. And when they got beat by Cleveland in the NBA Finals that year,
Yeah, they were up 3-1.
They were up 3-1.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking shit. I'm like, you know what? You may have won the NBA Finals, but you still have to wake up tomorrow and live in Cleveland. So
That's
fuck
true.
you, and
I
fuck
am-
Ohio, and fuck you too, buddy, and fuck
okay.
Ohio State, by the way.
You can fuck Ohio State, but we'll put it in your butt by the end of the day.
Yeah, and the beauty of
we'll
this
see.
recording a couple hours before kickoff is we've talked all this shit. One of us is going to be incredibly happy next week.
Yeah.
The other one's going to be an incredible fucking loser
I brought
next
you a
week.
Buckeye necklace if you
Yeah.
want to wear that.
Dan refused to wear it.
No,
But
if you
kids.
win, I'll wear it at all the college football games we attend for the
Well,
rest of the
then
year.
what do you want me to do if you win?
I want you to eat your wife's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, so you will.
I will.
Will she be a part of that?
She won't listen to this if we lose, but I will sneak it in there, and
There
I'll
you
probably
go.
get yelled at, but
Nice.
I will do
It's
it.
fine. That's fine.
By the
Listen,
way, Jesse and I, my wife and I are big fans of you and your wife.
Yep.
Love Jesse.
Unbelievably grateful. You drove all the way out from Columbus, Ohio to join us today. And, dude, we always love you hanging around and fucking being with us, man.
Love you guys as well.
It's amazing. Thank you for coming out and
It's
being on the
always
show.
a pleasure.
yeah, we appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure.
Anybody you want to shout out in particular?
The Columbus, Ohio group, they're actually having a Dayton meetup this weekend, and I am missing it, and I
Yeah.
was supposed to be there. There's about 40 of you guys out, so let's George, Shauna, Eric, Jesse, Boss Man, Eric Total, all you guys have a good time. Steve, big country. Just be safe. Don't drive. Get an Uber. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and I want to say this too. The DB Ohio group is massive. I want to say that was our second highest state for sellouts for
It's
Range
pretty big,
15.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's big.
Range 15, I mean, shit. That was there all day long.
That's the reason why I was DB of the week for episode 80.
Ah, yes, you were. Yes, you were. Thank you for being on the show. Who is the guy wearing the Guy Fieri wig, by the way?
Gary tailgates with me.
Come on
Bob.
up, Gary.
3 million listeners you're getting ready to hang out with.
Just a couple, 3 million.
What's up?
Welcome, Gary. How are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let me. Yeah, mic is on. You're good to go. I like this Guy Fieri wig you got on.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it kind of blends in. My hair kind of blends in with it now.
How long you been a Drinkin Bro?
Actually, they're introducing me to all this, and I'm going to follow them, and I'm going to be a big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this your first experience?
Yes.
Fucking A.
I mean, I've heard. I heard Richard talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna be a big fan here on out.
How great is everybody?
They're awesome. This is a great tailgate. Great little crew here, and I mean, this is
Some of the nicest people you'll ever
Right.
meet, and everybody's just fucking hanging out.
Right.
Look, I'm in a goddamn bear costume, so I apologize for that. But
That's all right. I drove all the way here from Kentucky, a Buckeye fan, and Penn State's been awesome.
yeah, so let me ask you, being from Kentucky,
Yes.
they've got an amazing football team this year.
They do.
Do you follow them at all? Will you go to any Kentucky games since you live there?
Actually, I grew up on Kentucky basketball. I didn't really know they had a football team until this year.
I know it. I know it. God damn it. As soon as you said it, I was just like,
But they
people are stoked because Kentucky
awesome.
fans are great.
They're known
it's a great
for their
campus.
basketball.
Yeah, and I've
They're
partied
doing
there.
well football.
Kentucky's what, 17th right now?
Yes, and if they win
And Duke
today,
is 22nd.
they're sticking up. If they just win that, they might win their side of the conference. There.
Hey,
I mean,
just
you never
calm
know.
the fuck down there, Guy Fieri. Just take it easy.
Well, we wanted that running back, and he's doing really well this year at Snell.
Yeah,
he's
Yeah.
a real,
Snell's
he's a
doing
real
great.
deal.
He is. He's
great.
Yeah.
I think he's late first round, early second round draft pick.
He
If
is.
So do I.
He is. He's
Yeah.
a real deal.
So do I. And he's out of here at the end of this year. I like that he was taking selfies on the sidelines with 4 minutes left.
Ain't
That's
nothing wrong with that.
You know what? People, we've been talking about Baker Mayfield a little bit lately because he's finally in the game.
Right.
And we predicted it. Well, I predicted it week 3. You said week 4.
Yep.
I think I got lucky on that one because Tyrod just sucked, right? But
Yeah.
we've been talking about Baker and the confidence he has, the fact that he doesn't give a fuck about going into somebody else's stadium, the fact that he doesn't care about the big stage. He just does what he
He
does.
doesn't look like he get nervous. He walks
He
right
does
in there
not
and
get
does his
nervous.
thing.
So this guy is the same way.
Yep.
And to be honest, some of that swag is what it takes to win at the big time.
That's right.
Like you can't allow yourself to get psyched out by the opponent. You just
Right.
can't.
So let me ask you this: who do you got in tonight's game? Penn State, Ohio State. Obviously, you're
You
a
know-
Buckeye fan. You got the jersey on.
Right, I'm a Buckeye fan, but it's a toss-up every year. It's one thing. I mean, Michigan usually our biggest rival, but I really, to be honest with you, I think Penn State's our biggest rival. They recruit well.
I agree.
Yeah,
They recruit
same.
the same players now.
Yep.
What Franklin's done is amazing. What he's brought that program back. Every game's a toss-up. Anyway, they say 3.5 points. I mean,
Yep.
it could go either way.
Yeah.
It comes down like 2 years ago. Turnovers. You never know what's going to happen. That's what we like.
And I agree with you. A great coach's a great coach. Like, you take Harbaugh. I think that guy's a piece of shit. I think he's a shitty coach. Franklin makes a tenth of what Harbaugh makes for a living. And you're right. I think Penn State has taken over for what that Michigan
agree.
rivalry used to be, which is sad because it's, one of the biggest rivalries in sports.
That's
but
right, yeah.
but I think it's true. And I think this is a one-score game. I think Ohio State wins by look, I'm saying 17 because we're great, but I think it might be 7. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a field goal. It's
Right.
always a tough game,
I
inside
agree.
and out.
I think Ohio State's defense has got something to prove tonight. I mean,
Bose is out, though.
Linebackers
Bosa's out, yeah.
The number 1 draft pick in the
Bosa's out.
NFL is out.
Our DBs, I mean, they got to step up tonight. This is a big game, and it probably won't be a bigger stage for them.
Yeah, we'll see.
Atmosphere
We'll
is
see what
awesome.
happens. We'll see what happens.
We will.
Yeah.
I think my old Penn Staters are going to pull it out.
Yeah. You're crazy.
You don't
And
come down special.
personally, I don't pull out.
No, you never pull out.
No, I'm a pro-choice guy, so I stay in there.
Yeah, you're a big Plan B guy.
Depends what she looks like, I guess.
Yeah,
No,
you're a big
no,
Plan
no,
B guy.
no. Don't discriminate. It's 2018.
Exactly. Well, hey, we appreciate you being on the
Thank
show.
you,
We're going to
guys.
get to medium speed
medium speed.
Some
You're in the
drag.
house.
Come on up, my man.
So we got a guy coming on the show. He's got a shirt that says medium speed, some drag. For
Yes.
those guys who like the high speed,
And
low drag thing.
again, if you're not following us on YouTube, that is where you can watch the video for all of this.
Yeah,
crazy
don't be a
shit.
fucking asshole.
Exactly.
Oh, well, that takes
Exactly.
all the fun out of it.
What's your name?
Brad Whiteman.
Brad Whiteman. You are a white man, Brad.
Yes, I'm trying to make it very difficult for everybody.
When the phrase Brads and Chads came out, were you like, oh, fuck, man, I'm a Brad?
No, because I'm old enough that I got all the B-Rads.
Ah!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
Bad Brad. and all-
B-Rad was actually when guys were wearing multiple polo shirts with multiple pop collars at the same time.
Yeah, don't even start with me on that one.
Yeah.
Not going to.
God, that was
Not
horrible.
going to. Yeah.
No, actually, interesting story with my last name. When I was in the Army, when I went to basic, anybody in the military knows you always get assigned a battle buddy.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what I had two because we had a 61-man platoon. You know what their last two names were?
What?
Blackman and Spick.
Holy fucking shit. So you had Whiteman, Blackman, and Spick.
Yeah, you know that thing, like you want to go through basic.
There's
and
no way that's true.
No one knows who you are when
Yeah.
you graduate. Yeah, that went right out the window.
Well,
Holy
sometimes things just are magical and happen that
Yeah,
way.
that-
You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Like you can't do that on purpose, but you can do it kind of casually and be like, hey, I'm a troll. And Black Rifle in general, especially Evan Hafer, for you guys that listen at home, you know
Yeah.
he's the biggest troll on earth.
Of all time.
He's a
Of all
fucking
time.
chow thief. He loves trolling everybody at the office all the time.
He's great.
If you can set up a situation that trolls people without them knowing they're being trolled,
Yeah.
amazing. So do that every time.
Yeah.
How long you been in Drinkin Bros?
God, I can't remember a date, but it would probably have to be a couple months before you guys started the first podcast.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Have you been a day one podcast listener?
Yeah. I listen to the first few, took a little breaks, try and catch them whenever I can.
Awesome.
Did you listen to number 100?
Episode 100.
Don't think I did actually catch 100.
Two strangers
100 is
fucking
the
live
one
on air. You would have
Archer-
remembered.
Yeah,
You would have remembered that one for
yeah.
sure.
And Denver, live from Denver.
No, that one I would not have. I don't think I can
I
remember.
think I encourage everybody to go back and listen to number
Oh
100.
boy.
Oh, I'll have to catch 100.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
was
Who do you got in tonight's game?
Well, I gotta go. I'm a West Virginia fan, so I frankly don't care who.
Will Greer, bitch.
So
Yeah, then they're housing right now.
no, they're not.
No, shut the fuck up.
35-17. They're
Get
Texas
the fuck out of here.
Well, it is West Virginia. It's
Texas
fourth
Tech is a
quarter.
good team.
It's fine, but let's face it, 35-17, but they're both ranked. Like that's
Yeah.
still a.
Texas, West Virginia can still screw it up.
You know who called that game, by the way? The big guys over here. Boom, boom. And if
Boom,
you're at
boom.
mybookie.com, congratulations, you're a fucking winner.
Is there a prop bet on the Heisman Trophy winner right now?
There was.
Go look
There
at
was.
mybookie.com.
Yep.
Look at their prop bets for NCAA football.
Yep.
I bet there's a Will Greer up there, and I would bet on it.
There
'cause
is. You know
that's
what's funny,
my
though? There
call.
wasn't at the start of the season.
No,
So
there wasn't.
there is
yeah.
now. There
And
is
it's
now,
probably
yeah.
because of me. Or because of him playing
Go
well.
bet on him and go bet on Haskins. If Haskins has a big night tonight against Penn State,
one of the
congratulations.
two, yeah.
It's a two-man race.
Yeah, because Taylor and Love are both out.
Ah, gone.
Unless they go, they would have to go.
No,
like, two-
Love's
200
got to go
plus.
off tonight against Notre Dame, which I think he will.
He might throw at 150, but he's not gonna catch up.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
no way.
Well, hey, man, we appreciate you being on the show. Is there anyone you want to give a shout-out to?
Probably a couple of my friends, Brian Peters and Robert Dedsman, still down in Harrisburg. My friend Peters is out on the road right now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Last but not least, we're gonna bring up come on up, Andrew from Stateside Vodka. God damn it, Andrew. You've gotten us house today. I mean, just absolutely house.
So this
today.
asshole shows up with like 40 bottles of goddamn vodka. It's like, hey, you guys want to have a party? Yeah, we'll have a party with 40
Holy
bottles of
shit,
vodka. Thanks.
Andrew.
Well, we've only killed one. We got to work a little harder here.
No. We've killed.
We started
more than
drinking
one.
before you got here, bitch.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Yeah,
of
but
people
we were drinking some other shit.
took it into the. No. That was last night. A bunch of people took it into the RV. So like, there's a good 4 or 5 bottles down right now.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, and I mean we are fighting right now. We are. Isn't that what they say at Penn State?
We are Penn State. It's better than OHIO.
We are fighting Stateside Vodka right
Here's
now.
what I don't like about Ohio State. It's that their fucking mantra, their cheer, is just the fact that they know how to spell Ohio, which is a 4-letter word.
OHIO.
That's a crowning achievement.
OHIO.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You
You're
spelled
welcome.
Ohio. Congratulations.
What's the Penn State chant? We
are Penn State.
Oh, fuck off.
There's
Everybody, we are whatever, insert whatever title you have there. Dan, that's not real goddamn
Hashtag
original.
We are.
Andrew, you've been gracious enough. You sponsored the Philadelphia event. This is one of, if not, this is probably our favorite vodka we've ever had.
It's great.
That's what I like to hear.
And here's the awesome thing about what we do is we go from state to state, city to city, pretty much every other week for the biggest game there is. And we get to meet people like you and companies like yours that you have this amazing vodka. It's distilled
Right in Philadelphia.
right in Philadelphia.
7 times distilled.
Yeah, and it's out to the people, and it's amazing. And it's like, how do we get this out to all 50 states? Because, like, this is my fucking shit. Like,
So it's a challenge, as you guys might know a little bit with Leadslingers. It's starting out. We're a small organization. You guys have been to the distillery. You saw that. That's our bottling line.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, we could hook up with a distributor that went out to all 50 states, but our bottling line would kill all of us,
Right.
Because we could never supply that. So we're gonna start growing organically and slow. Tito's was in Texas for 10 years before they went anywhere else.
No shit, I didn't know that.
And how
actually.
old is Stateside? How
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Wow.
And we're in 3 states.
3 states
and a district.
yeah,
And a hand
district.
grenade. For those of you out there that like Instructor Earl, and a hand grenade should be tattooed on your body right now.
It should. It should. How
Big
long?
fans.
Are you a day one Stateside guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you an owner in it?
No.
You should be.
I'm just a rep.
You
But
should be.
I love it. I mean, this has been a long time. I've always wanted to be a drug dealer.
Sure.
So
Now you
this
are.
was my opportunity.
Yeah. Now you are, because like, literally, our first call was to you when we came back to Pennsylvania. We were like, "Yo, can we get Stateside? Can we get Stateside?
Yeah,
give me that
you called
Stateside,
me up
dog."
like a fiend. Just
We had to. We were like, "Yo, can we get some Stateside?" Like, it's amazing. Who's the gentleman that owns it?
So it's 2 brothers. It's Matt and Brian, and they started out. So the name's actually kind of cool. It started out. Matt was over here in States, and Brian was over in Spain. And they just called him up one day and was like, "Hey, you want to make vodka?" Brian was like, "Yeah, sure."
Shut the fuck up.
That's how businesses are made.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Fastest growing spirit in PA history. And actually, we're making waves in all the other districts that we're in.
Yeah,
and
'cause
states.
You guys are in Steelers Stadium too.
I think we're available in some of the bars in the stadium. I don't know if we're like an
'Cause
official one or
the
not.
reason why I said that, we're going to be there tomorrow night, and tomorrow night we're being do shots of Stateside.
Well, yeah, you guys will be at our tasting room in Pittsburgh
Yes.
tomorrow.
We'll be doing a live show from the tasting room, and then at the Steelers game after that, doing
That's right,
shots
yeah.
live
Yep.
with anybody
for sure.
in attendance at the Steelers-Ravens game.
And the electrolytes in this are keeping you guys going all day.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
We're going to
Tell
really test
people
the
why,
electrolytes today.
Exactly. Tell people why this vodka is different than every other bottle.
So a lot of vodkas actually have sugar added back to them to sweeten up the flavor. It's
Right, yeah.
Otherwise, it's just rubbing alcohol.
Well, because it's cheaper to do it that way.
It is.
That's
and,
why.
So Matt and Brian, I mean, they spent a long time researching water, and vodka's 60% water, and so they came up with this blend of like minerals and the water that we use, and the water has electrolytes in it. So when it gets mixed in with our vodka and a bunch of other proprietary methods that we use medical grade oxygen instead of a normal aging process. So it lets us turn stuff over a lot faster. But,
Wow.
It's mostly in the water. And we use 100% U.S. grown organic corn, GMO free, gluten free, and sugar free.
God damn it, man.
So there you go, motherfuckers.
Big fan of Stateside Vodka.
And we're a big fan of you guys. I mean, what better way to spend my day?
Look,
it's amazing.
anybody that uses FredX as a spokesperson, we're down with that
I
company.
know.
Right.
Always down with that company.
Love FredEx.
All right, so we're going to go Pennsylvania questions here. Gun to head. Best sandwich.
Best sandwich.
Yep.
Are you talking cheesesteak? Or are you talking?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. No. Best sandwich overall.
Okay.
Do you go Permane Brothers? Do you go cheesesteaks? What is the best sandwich
Do you go Wawa hoagie? Do you go Sheets fucking pretzel bun?
People are all about that. So Wawa's great when you're driving on the highway and you need to eat something. That's not a good place for a sandwich.
In real life, I'm with him. I agree with him.
that.
Like that sandwich it does its job as a sandwich, and that's about it.
Okay.
So what?
Best sandwich?
If you're
I'm
on
gonna have
death,
to go-
if you're on death row, you've one sandwich. What is it in the state of Pennsylvania? What is it?
Denix roast pork.
Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Where's Denix?
So there's one in Reading Terminal.
Okay.
That's the one I go to. That's the one I know of the most. But I mean, Philly's known for a lot of sandwiches.
A lot of sandwiches. That's why I asked the
Cheesesteak
question.
is the most popular.
It is.
But the roast pork sandwich, a roast porchetta sandwich.
Does it come with an au jus? Okay, that's all I care about.
Might as well just. I mean, they just dunk it in, and
If there's no gravy, then I'm not interested.
No, and by the way, for those of you listening at home, Dan is an au jus guy.
I am, yeah. Before sex,
if
I dip
go
my
somewhere,
nuts in
I'm
it.
getting a French dip.
Exactly.
I need some au jus.
Dan will lay out ladies and then just pour a little au jus on that pussy and go to town.
Yeah, I will.
I don't know if that's the same stuff, but yeah, sure.
No, it is the same stuff.
It is the same stuff. Because what he'll do is he'll put his penis in a breaded roll.
So Clemson's up by 4 now with 40 seconds left. By the way,
who's got the ball? Anybody?
It's got to be Syracuse.
Boy. We look at the internet. Ross and Dan look at the internet.
That's a new show we're going to start called Ross and Dan Look at the Internet.
Look at the internet. All right, Pennsylvania teams. Who's your favorite football team in Pennsylvania?
So this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about football.
Shut the fuck up. So you're not Eagles or Steelers?
I've been to 2 tailgates, and it's been with you guys.
You're a motorsports guy, right?
Yeah.
So Andrew's a motorsports guy. Do you know who? Well, who's your favorite motorsports guy? Let me ask you that first.
Most of my favorite motorsports are going to be over in Europe, so it's going to be Formula One.
Oh, so you're a Formula One guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know Graham Rahal?
I know of him.
He is from Columbus. Yeah, and his dad is too. Yeah,
Goddamn
so
right he does.
this is a plug for those guys. There's an organization called Soldier Strong that builds these suits for guys to do rehab, guys coming back from the war that are all fucked up. Soldier Strong, go check it out.
Yeah, well.
Graham Rahal and his dad run that they're part of that organization.
Cool.
All right, so
that.
baseball team. Who's your favorite baseball team in
I
Pennsylvania?
just always go with my home team because I don't know anything about it.
Phillies?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I didn't know if you go Pirates.
I have no idea. Where are they from?
Oh, God.
Not a big sports guy, Andrew.
No, he likes the sport. He doesn't like team sports. He's more of an individual.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He's a maverick.
I was going to
He's a
go hockey
maverick.
next, but we're not.
So actually, it's funny. I played hockey when I was a kid.
There we go.
So who's your fucking hockey team?
Yeah,
then,
who's your
asshole?
hockey team?
Flyers, of course.
Is it really?
Okay, so you're a Flyers fan. What about Gritty? What the fuck is going on with this new mascot? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think they kind of got a little far outside of Center City. Where
I think somebody did some acid.
Yeah.
And it was like, hey,
he's under for some bridge somewhere.
is there any way we can find a crackhead and put him in a weird ass
Found him in
suit?
one of the dumpsters behind the stadium.
It's possible.
It is possible.
That person may have existed before the idea for them existed.
So what's interesting that is like that had to go down through levels of people.
I always think that too. When stuff
Like,
goes through corporate and you
multiple people
see
said
see
yes.
something weird come out of a large corporation, you're like, how many people saw this before it hit the streets?
No one went, this is kind of weird.
I don't know.
Do we have to have the cracked out eyes on it? I don't know.
I saw a really funny meme, by the way, the other day of somebody that walked through D.C. putting googly eyes on all the statues. Oh,
I saw that as well.
So fucking
I saw
funny.
that as well.
Holy shit.
Really,
if you
really
get out
fucking
into
funny.
D.C., one, I recommend doing the tour at night because there's nobody there and the lights look cool.
Yeah.
But two, put googly eyes on them so the people that come through in the morning see all
That's
the googly
something to
eyes.
Look at,
Yeah, it's
great.
amazing.
It's great.
All those pictures a little more interesting.
So great.
So where can people find stateside vodka that don't live in the 3 states and the district?
Well, due to United States liquor laws, they can't really. They can come to the states that we're available in. In PA, we're available in every state store.
Okay.
We should be in their local and the premium sections. And in New Jersey and in Delaware, we should be available in most liquor stores.
Great. And by the way, that's the reason why I asked that is everybody who listens to the show likes lead slingers, like stateside, things like that. And it's the same question of like, yo, how do I get it sent to me? Can't, right?
Can't.
It's
Can't
against the
ship
law.
it. Yep.
And it's been like that for fucking ever, right?
Yeah. As long as I can remember,
Crazy.
You can't ship it.
Yeah, you can't
Unless
ship
you
it.
have the license into where it's going. So say if we had a license in
Yeah, but then you would
North
just
Carolina.
sell it at the store there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it still gets manufactured. It would still be manufactured in.
Yeah.
They're distilled.
The hilarious thing is the vodka was so good last time we were in town. I wrapped it up in hotel towels, put it in my bag, and got it back home.
Yeah.
Not a broken bottle.
You got
You're
lucky.
welcome.
Well, the good
Yeah.
thing about vodka. So I've done that with red wine, flying out of California a number of times, and that's a mistake.
That's manly.
Oh, because that'll ruin everything.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Dan's
buddy.
comfortable in his own
I
sexuality.
am. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in everybody's sexuality.
Well,
as
he's
matter
just
of
wearing
fact.
a robe and a shirt. So.
Yeah. Well, and nothing underneath. When
that's
you've
right.
killed hundreds of people, you don't care if your red wine is going to get broken all over your clothes.
That's right. Yeah.
Let's face
I
it.
can buy new clothes. It's not a big
blood, it's
deal.
But he can't
No.
buy a new soul.
No, there's no such thing as a soul. Come on. And if there was, mine would be dead anyways.
You only get one.
I'm dead inside. Come on.
I like that we're going to end the show. Somebody just cranked up Welcome to the Jungle by
appropriate
GNR.
And we had a guy with a mullet on the show
Oh,
earlier.
God. This has been an amazing show. You got us super hammered with Stateside Vodka today. We do this thing called Drinkin Bro of the Week, which is somebody inspirational who means a lot to you. We're going to give it to you. Who is your Drinkin Bro of the Week?
Ooh, man.
Yeah. Somebody who's been with you, your day one homie, somebody who's inspired you or helped you.
And there's a couple people, but I'm gonna have to kind of just go cliche, and I'm gonna have to go with my dad.
It's never cliche, by the way.
What's your dad's name?
I think that's the best
Bill.
answer.
Bill
Ball.
Bill Ball.
Yep.
Nice.
So
And what does
he
Bill
runs-
do?
He runs family business, and he got me started in racing from a very young age, and he supported me every time.
No shit.
Good.
What's his business?
So my family manufactures antique hardware reproductions.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
We've actually done.
what's the
stuff
name of
with,
the company?
White House, Capitol Building, the Supreme Court, and everything.
Really? What's the
Yeah.
name of the company?
Say it
It's
again.
called Ball and Ball Antique Hardware.
Ball
Shit.
and Ball Antique Hardware.
Yep.
And that operates primarily in the Philly area?
Yeah, we're right outside in Exton, PA.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, it's cool.
So anybody looking for
long time.
antique hardware,
Long time family
stop
business.
on by Ball and Ball.
And
thank you
and by,
very much.
lastly, I want to say this: whenever somebody comes on and thanks their dad, they're from a great family, and I'm the same way. Where it's just like, hey, that's fucking awesome. It is never cliche to thank your father. Like, to me, that is the greatest drinking bro you could possibly give.
I mean, like when I started racing, like when you're a kid, you don't think anything about like, oh yeah, that car. You don't think about what it costs and fuel and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then like when it came time, my dad was like, yeah, you gotta pay for your own races. So I was like, yo, guess what? I don't do that anymore now. 'Cause, that's expensive as shit.
Super expensive. Thanks, Dad. Love you. You'll be a drinking bro of the week someday, but
I hope
that's
selling the
about
boat
it.
was worth it.
Yeah. Andrew, thank you for being on the show.
Yep.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for having me, guys.
sponsoring these live podcasts in Pennsylvania. Finest vodka on the planet. If you are in Pennsylvania, grab yourself a bottle of Stateside Vodka. We are live from Penn State, Ohio State. Dan, I would wish you luck, but I wouldn't mean it. Go Bucks tonight.
Fuck the Bucks.
And this was a blast, man. What a great time here.
Amazing time. The lot is full,
Yep.
and I see a lot more Ohio State fans than I would like to see out here. to
You
be
goddamn
honest.
right you do.
But I'm looking forward to a good game.
Exactly. For Dan Holloway, I am Ross Patterson. Andrew, thank you for having us. Stateside Vodka. Check it out if you're in Pennsylvania. Good night, everyone.